Hello everybody and welcome back to some Modsauce 2, and today we are going to be going even further with something we started in the last episode, though let's catch up a bit. Since last episode we made the armor, the fluxed infused armor, and from there I've actually enchanted it each with a protection 4 book. I was actually incorrect when I said it's a stack for our, I think I said it's a stack for 4 books and it's 16 for a protection 4 book. It's actually 16 each level of protection, so it's 64 for a protection 4 book. So it was 4 stacks of dark steel. So that's 4 stacks of obsidian, 4 stacks of iron, and 4 stacks of coal or pulverized coal. So that's not too much of a bad thing. The obsidian was the only thing that took a while, and to speed that up, I just made a lava fabricator. And as you can see with this thing, you know, this thing is doing its job, and we've got that all sorted now. Other than that, we also set up, or I also set up some ghost wheat over here, and actually I haven't even tended to these in ages, but as you can see, all 4 of these wither skeletons are grown. We can actually just pick up these guys now, and this, god damn it, we'll have to wait for that to grow. It is in a chunk loaded area, so that's fine. And then we've got spectre wheat as well, so that's perfectly fine when it comes to that. I also went to the nether, actually got more wither skeleton skulls. I actually have 3 extra in here, so in total we have 11 now. So if we can get 1 more, and which would have been maybe easier if I didn't destroy that thing, then we could maybe do 3 withers today. No, sorry, 4 withers today. But that's not a thing that we can do. I also have somewhere some soul sand for making this thing, and our plan for today, once we kill this this guy, is we need to repair our swords so we don't want to break on us. I also made a flux infused bow for us to use, and yeah, we're gonna go against a wither, and I want to go against maybe 2 withers, and this is actually, oh yeah, this is actually oh, as I want to say, we want to go against 2 withers max, or minimum rather, today. I might record one and then go and, you know, do the other one after. But what we want to make by the end of today, what we want to do is we want to do the ritual, which would be for the division sigil and similar things that we want to do there. And this one's also screwed up. What side is this one? There we go. The division sigil, which we'll get from the wither, complete the ritual, and then we can make some unstable ingots, and from there we can get angel wings, and which is just going to help us fly everywhere. And also we wanted to get onto making an imaginary time block, which we will most likely put next to here. And if I do that, I will bring the ender lilies over there as well, so we can speed up the whole process. Another thing, a great thing with this, when this, I think it was the last time this one grew, or you know, in the previous cycle, one of the cycles when I actually destroyed this, we actually got a the lily seed. Like, it broke and gave me 2. Ow. Which is great, because that means we can now have 3 areas that we can do this in. And something else I want to check, if we can get some dark steel going, is check if I can maybe get some easier enchantments, get some level 4 enchantments, some easy ones, maybe like blaze powder, get a load of fire protection 4, and see if I can get how much magical wood I can get out of those. But yeah, what we're going to do is go off some remote area, and I need to get some more arrows. We're going to go off to some remote area, and we're going to see if we can kill a wither. Funnily enough, I actually got reminded of something that we actually need to do, and that is when I went to kill some wither skeletons in the nether, I was just randomly around the nether trying to find some magma cream so we could make the lava fabricator. And where's that sand gone? Maybe an enderman picked it up. But when I was doing that, I actually killed a few, and we got quite a few necrotic bones. Now, I forgot necrotic bones were a thing for a while, but we can actually use these to give us some heart canisters. We currently have 4 miniature red hearts, or at least 4 that I know of, and if we just quickly get some aluminium, in total we're going to need 12 aluminium over here, so that's just a very easy case of doing that. We can put together, we actually need, I meant 16, totally meant 16. I don't know why I said 12. But yeah, we need that. We also need a jeweled apple, which means we need 4 apples, which is probably something that's probably the most difficult for us to have. But we need, again, 16, I think. Yeah, 16 diamonds, and we need to find some apples somewhere. I don't actually know if I have any apples anywhere. We have 1 apple. I guess if there are any apples to be anywhere, maybe over here. The problem is we've got acacia around the place, so that kind of stops us. You know, I think it's only, if I remember correctly, only oak drop apples, so that's where that's issues come from. But if you see here, we can make some miniature red hearts, and we can throw that all in here. And with the power of regenerating health, we can get some extra hearts, which will give us hopefully a bit of an advantage when it comes to killing the wither. So let's just get rid of these. Actually, we need all the things we can get, really, all the arrows. And I guess we probably just want to go out somewhere randomly in the desert, really. Not too close, but not really too far away either. I guess somewhere like here we could put it in the water, and he shouldn't blow up anything. So let's do this. I didn't actually mean to put the last one on. I just remembered. And in general, I should probably have some what am I trying to say? Still destroyed. I wouldn't be surprised if I died. I'm not 100% prepared for this. I'm letting him get me in, digging me in holes. Shouldn't be what happens. Come on. Come down to my level. Get on my level, quite literally. The thing is, our armor's doing really well, so that's one good thing for us. So, really, I don't even think we've really lost too much health at all. But, yeah, he died. I'm somewhat worried that... Did we not get a division sigil? Is that not a thing? Did he maybe blow it up? I hope not. Because that'll kind of be a worry if he blew up the division sigil. Huh. Right. Interesting. Right, I'll first off I'm gonna go sleep, because we don't want it to be night and we don't want to have mobs around, but we need to kill another one anyway. And I guess we need division sigils. I'll also look if I have a random division sigil or something. But he should have dropped one. So what I think might have happened is he might have, like, as he died, blown it up, and because the Nether Star is actually for a brief period of time is actually you can't explode it or like do anything like that to it. So come on, Enderman. There are a lot of Endermen around nowadays, so that's pretty good for us. Come on. There we go. I got some Enderman lungs. But yeah, I think that might have been what happened. He might have been too close to the ground and ended up destroying it. Okay, attempt number 2. We're just going to do it in the same place because who really cares too much about the surrounding landscape. And this time, we're going to do this. We're going to run off all the way over here, and I want to get a bit of a height advantage on the guy. Because if we can do that, it's going to be a bit awkward to get up here. If we can get a height advantage, there's just less of the ability for him to end up, you know, screwing us over in the long term. Now we want to just get his health down just as quickly as we can, so he's actually coming down to where we are. Come on. Come on, dude. You're not hurting me. Right, from here, we want to go over here and just get him away from... There we go, the division sigil, as well as the miniature yellow heart, which is something that also he drops and ended up not giving us, unfortunately. Which that allows us to go an extra set of hearts above where we are now, so that's pretty good. So from there we can actually set up the division sigil, and we have to do the ritual for that. And if I remember correctly, the ritual does have to be by grass or on grass, because I was going to say it turns all the grass in the surrounding area to cursed earth. And actually, do we have anything that has... No, we don't have anything that has silk touch. Huh, that's going to be an issue, but I feel like I have a plan for a plan to at least get one bit of cursed earth, because cursed earth is useful and it spreads, so it's very easy for us to just simply take one piece or a few pieces of it and then torch it up, and torches will cause it to burn, and it will just turn to dirt, and then over time that dirt will just turn into grass once again. Normally, I'm trying to work out where specifically. Actually, no, that's what I was looking for. We can actually get Silk Touch here from a slime ball. That's probably going to be difficult because we haven't actually found any slime balls yet, which kind of sucks. So we might have to get some other way of getting Silk Touch. We might simply be able to, if we got enough string, just throw Silk Touch maybe on the shovel that we have. I might do that. So I'm gonna go do that, as well as set up the ritual somewhere, get a few torches, get ready with that, and from there we can go and create some angel wings, and we've got both the nether stars that we need, and after that we can go on to create the imaginary time block. Okay, so we're at the area at which I'm probably gonna do the ritual, if it's possible to do it here. Now the ritual's probably something that everybody that's watching this video has probably seen a million times if they have ever watched a modded video, but just simply that. As you can see, activation ritual, altar has a redstone circle, altar has circle placed on dirt, can see the moon, has sufficient natural earth around it. It must not be lit by outside sources, so apparently there's an outside source lighting it, and also it's too early, and the sacrifice must be made at midnight. I think the one about the light, I think it's talking about the fact that it is currently daytime, and I'm not even sure where the sun is. Let's actually have a little look. I do have a sacrifice ready, so that's a good thing. I actually got my safari net, and it's even more useful. We did originally just make it for the villager, but it's very useful for this as well. Even a single-use safari net will be perfectly fine for this. Actually, I'm not even sure. Safari net, how much a single cost ones are? You get 3 for a pretty good price, I would say, provided you have some sort of slime farm, or actually have found slimes, unlike I haven't right now. But we have a sheep ready, so as soon as it turns midnight, we should be able to just simply place down the sheep, kill the sheep. That'll then give us a activated division sigil, and from there we can use the division sigil for whatever means we want to. I think there is a second ritual, but I don't know if it's 100% implemented, sort of thing. Like, it's not an it's possible to do, I think, but like there's no instruction on how to do it, and people just find it out, and you have to do it in the end, I think. And I think this is just from what I like. There was one video in which someone had like an infinite division sigil thing, and they did a ritual in the end to get it or whatever. But I have no idea, essentially. Other than that, I have heard about a second ritual, just generally, like just people saying it on occasion about a second ritual, but I've never actually found any details on it, so that's a bit of an issue. Maybe it's come to light a bit more. This was a couple of months back. But as you can see, too early. Sacrifice must be made at midnight. At midnight, this thing will glow, and then we can make the sacrifice and get our torches ready for this whole thing. So I'll see you when it actually gets to being about midnight. Okay, it's getting very close to being midnight now, and once we actually get this whole thing done, the cursed earth is going to come along, and that, I think, is going to be our true test of this armor. Because, yeah, the Wither, it's a difficult mob, but these guys are, yes, they're normal mobs, but they have Strength 2 applied to them. And Strength 2, I think it's 260% extra plus 260%. That's over double the damage, and there's going to be a lot of them. So I think maybe one of them is not really a threat, and this guy's probably going to be our sacrifice at this rate. One of them on their own wouldn't be a threat, but I don't know. I don't know if they have any sort of extra health though, because we should be able to kill these guys fairly quickly and just throw down some torches pretty quickly as well. But once this thing starts glowing, as you can see, perfectly on time, we can do that, and there we go. So from there, we want to just quickly get a few bits of cursed earth, get these guys out of here, and we would just want to plaster some of these torches down, get out of the area particularly fast. Did I pick up any? No, I didn't. Right, we picked up 2, I think. 3, even better. I think I was killing too many Endermen. Speaking of Endermen, oh, there we go. We got an Enderman trophy. Awesome. There we go. But yeah, this will now slowly start to burn and probably set a tree on fire, as we can see. And in the future is when we'll come back here and get that enchantment table and the redstone. I think we'll leave that for now to burn slowly. I'm not even sure if it's going to be loaded chunk-wise. It could be, but I'm not even 100% sure of it. But I'll remember it's there, and at some point I'll do something about it. Because we want our enchantment table back, of course. Maybe that can just... I think what I might do is see if there's any way of setting up a proper area, like the most contained area you can for a ritual to happen. I think that'll be an interesting thing to see. These guys are just going to not even pay attention to us, because they're after the more important, incredibly, important villager that we have here, which isn't at all really that important. But now we actually have an activated sigil, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on to getting the materials that we need to make some angel wings, and from there we can hopefully, well definitely, because we're going to make them, we are going to be able to fly around this place, and everything's going to be a lot easier. We can probably get rid of this massive pillar going up there. Instead, we can just fly. Okay, I've gone and got all the simple materials that we need. In fact, it's actually probably one of the most simple items that you can build in this game, or craft in the mods, because it is simply 2 glass, 2 unstable ingots, and 4 gold and another star. And I want to see what this other one was. Mobius unstable stable ingot. An upgraded form of unstable ingot that will never explode and can be used to make more powerful versions of the regular tools. How do we make that? I'm not sure. It must be made in this crafting table. And actually something I want to check with this is whether or not... I don't think we can actually craft the normal version of this, which is just the ingots. I think the way they make you do it is with the nuggets, which I'm correct. They are semi-stable. I didn't pick up enough diamonds. I don't know why I didn't pick up enough diamonds, but I didn't pick up enough diamonds. And from here, it is just... let's just take a stack of diamonds, because we can. Yes, I did take them. From here, it is just that we go over here. I was somewhat expecting, I think, the iron to work. Or it's because it's technically two ingots worth, but... we have a stable unstable ingot, which makes sense, I guess. Not. And there we go. We have angel wing. Or angel ring, rather. I thought they were just angel wings. Either way. Oh. I have to get that hose. Where did I put that hose? I put it in one of these chests. I'll get it in a minute. We need to move these crops anyway, I think, in a minute anyway, so that'll be fine. But something we can do actually is this takes up a space in our inventory, but through bubbles we can put it in a ring slot because it is an angel ring, and we can now fly. And as well, another reason I didn't put feather falling on here, which I could have easily done, is because we don't take fall damage while this is on, so that's something great for us to have. So next, all we have to do is start with our imaginary time block. This thing, which shouldn't take too long in general. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look through the recipe, find how many materials I need, and we'll get on to making that. So now, the only material we don't actually have a lot of is redstone. So what I've worked it out to be is for the imaginary time block, we need, quite obviously, the first big thing that we need is the nether star. That's the whole point of this being the episode that we make it, is we needed the nether star. Other than that, we need 2 mangaloy, which is 16 steel ingots, and 2 redstone dust, which is, you know, quite easily gettable. And I'm trying to find that little pathway I made somewhere down here. There it is. Then we need 2 iron casings, and you get 4 from 3 iron and 1 lapis dust, which is easy. We need 5 ZBQ-7s, and you get 2 per craft, and that means in total we need to do 3 crafts, which is 3 diamond blocks, 6 lapis blocks, 6 gold blocks, and then 12 redstone blocks, and currently we've got 8 redstone blocks. And then from there we need to create these energized crystals. We need, that's what the ZBQs are for, and we need the nether star and the quibit crystals, which is 2 more redstone, 2 quartz, and a diamond. So redstone is where we're lacking, and now that we're able to fly, we can actually come around here and maybe pick up some of the redstone a bit better. I mean, considering, for example, places like this exist, where we can sort of dig in here, and we do have looting. Well, not looting, we have fortune rather on the pickaxe. I actually didn't see that because of the one that was down there. Where's this water? There we go, water, thank you. But yeah, we can just come over here, mine up some of this. Damn it! And just fly out. And again, our armor's at a pretty good state where we don't have to worry about dying from lava damage like straight away. We can actually survive in there for at least a brief amount of time. Obviously we can't stay in there too long. Is that tin? Yes it is. I thought it was ferrous for a moment. But from that, we can't die straight away. We won't die straight away. We can survive it at least a little bit. And I'm trying to think what levels you find redstone at, and I might just go branch mining a bit, just in order to find some, because this area around here seems to not have too much exposed redstone around it, which is somewhat disappointing. Obviously we had those bits, but those, in honesty, weren't too impressive. We might actually have some below here. There's some gold. Might pick that up for no reason whatsoever, other than maybe it'll lead us to some other redstone. And if it comes down to it, we might just end up just getting a load of dust together, I think, and just putting it through an automatic sieve. If I have a spare one, I might have a spare one around. I might have accidentally misplaced one. If not, we can just do it manually, and it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Doesn't look like there's any there. You know, I think I'll go through and do the... I'll have a little bit of a look round for a bit. Just the brief area around here. Maybe some areas like over here. Especially since we can now do this. Which is perfect, because there's redstone over here. And seemingly quite a bit of it. There we go. Clean that up a bit. We can go over here. Pick up this bit. And these bits... Ooh. Getting hit by lava. No worries. Because there's water over here. And... a chicken. Lapis, again, is something we don't need. We have a lot of that because it comes from the gravel. So that's really good. I kind of wish the redstone came from the gravel as well. It kind of sucks that a material that we use is a completely different process to pretty much every other material we use. But again, we might set up a system for it in the future. But I don't know. It'll be less of a system than what we have for the other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little look around, see if I can find enough, and then we'll end up hopefully having enough. Okay, so in theory we should have everything that we need right now, other than, you know, just making these steel ingots or putting these steel ingots together. In general, we should have everything, and I'm really getting used to flying now. I'm really starting to like it. It makes my life a lot easier. But if we look up imaginary, because it's all imaginary, we have the 2 Mangaloy. We can make these iron casings. I actually kind of want to see what the rest of these can be used for. I was going to say, I think we have, yeah, we have a quantum entropy accelerator, so we have one of these spare most likely, but obviously that's not going to be enough for us. We need to make some of these, and we should make 6 of those in total, and from there we want to just go and create these, create those, create that, and there we go. I also want to kind of see what these can create as well, or what these are used in. A 0-point extractor, an imaginary time block, a RF entangler, and also these, which can then be used to make battle suit plates, apparently. Like battle suit chest plates and eviscerator head. What the hell is an eviscerator head for? An eviscerator. Oh, 26 attack damage. I want that thing badly. But that's going to be something for another day. Something I need to do now is look for all these energy pipes that we've scavenged, because I'm going to be lazy and I'm just going to... I think what I'll do, I don't know the range of this thing, but we'll put that there, because then I can move the ender ones there and have this, you know, generally around here. But for that means we want to go to this sort of area and just carve out a line, and we should just be able to go, I think, directly to it. The only problem is I don't have a... If we do this, we should be able to connect just into a wire, which is perfect. We'll go back one so we don't connect with anything there by chance, because, you know, the less connections the better. We don't want anything somehow to muck up, even though it possibly won't. Just cover all this up, and this should start getting a charge. And as you can see, it's already, you know, sped up incredibly fast, and it's already doing its job. So what we want to do now is, the more specific one we want to take is the one with the ender core on it. We want to obviously take both of them as well, but we also need to find another bit of endstone. Alright, so I found another bit of endstone. We actually have quite a lot of it, considering we've never been to the end, or even tried to make any. But I'll put this one the closest, because I want to make sure it's within range. Now, I think this one will be in range anyway, considering how this one's been affected. And then we can throw that one there. And that's because we now have 3 ender lily seeds, but we'll throw them there. This one should, in theory, go quicker, even though that one grew first. But as you see, this one's going a lot quicker. And this is actually really... It's somewhat difficult to make, considering the nether star. But it actually only requires 500 RF per tick, which I'm not even sure... It seems like a low number, especially considering, you know, we're at 50 million RF, and constantly at that level. But as you can see, this thing is growing fairly quickly. These two are growing at a semi-fast speed, and I'm going to put these on ender cores later. Hopefully we actually get more seeds out of this thing in the future. I don't even know if I got an ender pearl out of that one. But if we can get more ender cores or ender lily seeds, at least maybe 6, 5 or 6, because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. These two, if we can set up a harvester on this thing as well, I think that'll be an amazing thing, because I'm probably going to move this whole location. Everything's going to be moved to a different place. I don't really want it in this area, just because then we can make it a bit more efficient. But with this, you know, we can get the wither skulls, and that'll be fine, which is great. Then with the spectre wheat, we can actually make... oh, god damn it. With the spectre wheat, we're actually able to make spectre flour, and with that, we are able to combine that with sand, which is something, obviously, we have a lot of it around us, plus we're making a lot of it, as you can see from that thing. We're making a lot of it as well, and you can see how fast this is going to be, you know, growing compared to the rest of it previously. God damn it. But let's do that. We have a lot of sand, so what do we have? 12,768, and we can use 3 of this, no, 6 of this, 6 of the spectral flour, and 3 of the spectre, or 3 of the sand. We can actually have a look, and that'll create 6 soul sand. So that'll be good, and then we can create a wither something. It's a wither killer from Practicalities. With that whole setup, we can, you know, have a whole setup to make wither skeleton skulls, make spectre wheat, and make soul sand, and then from that we can basically have infinite withers. The only problem there is we don't get division sigils from them, and we also, or as far as I remember, we don't get division sigils from them, and we also don't get yellow, the yellow heart things, miniature hearts, from that whole setup. So we'll have to get to that point where we're fine, where we got 5 more of the red ones, which I actually think we can turn the yellow ones into red ones, and then we need 10 of the yellow ones, and then we can have, you know, 30 hearts in total. So that'll be a great thing to have. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, I feel. Next episode, I have also got a plan set up. In the meantime, though, I'm going to get around to making some more ender cores to speed this whole process up. Considering this has gone through maybe, I think, 3 times, coming up 4 now, before these guys have even got past 14% growth rate with a imaginary time block around it. Considering, like, you know, we're making ender pearls, but we're only making them fast on this one. We need to make them fast on like 5 or 6 of these things, and then we can get everything sorted out and make more tesseracts. And if we get tesseracts sorted out, I am going to cut out that cable that's there, throw a tesseract there instead, and everything should be a lot cleaner, hopefully. But yes, anyway guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.